Hi YouTube. Do you want to give me a prompt in the comments for what you want me to vlog about? It could be something personal, it could be a story. It could be tips, advice, an answer to a question, because I'm officially out of prompts. Prompts that exist in the top of my head no longer exist in the top of my head. Can you hear that? I'm gonna vlog as if you can't hear that, and then we'll listen to this video and see if you can. Okay, so this might seem like a downer video, but it's not. I'm not like sad or anything, but I hope it's not too much of a downer. But it's something that somebody said to me and then it got me thinking. So recently I ran into a content creator who told me that they think anybody can reach success on this platform because success is simply when you're prepared enough for an opportunity that comes away, which is totally something I've heard before. I think most of us have heard the phrase success equals opportunity um, plus preparedness. But the issue that I have with that is that, not to sound like the most pessimistic human in the planet, um, but just to kind of be a realist and also a voice for people who aren't crazy connected or fortunate. I don't think everybody is afforded nearly the same opportunities as everybody else. Um, and this can be like applied to like, not to marginalize YouTube, but this can be applied to really important things like education. Like some people truly aren't born in a socioeconomic status um, where they have access to like quality schools or quality education, so they don't have the chance, they don't have the opportunity to ever become prepared enough to have their preparedness meet an opportunity that would ever lead them to like an Ivy League education because they simply aren't afforded the resources in the beginning or the connections. Connections is really huge, and then I'll relay this to something arguably less important than education, YouTube. I mean, it depends what you think is important. There's a lot of education on YouTube, but I think I think it's a pretty like safe statement to say that for the most part, often a child's educational experience is more important than their YouTube channel. Unless YouTube is their livelihood and they're like changing lives every single day. But anyway, um, things that are more important than other things are subjective. But in regards to YouTube, I think that the same principle applies. For example, not to be like a huge Debbie Downer or anything, or they're like self-pitying at all, but like I didn't start YouTube with any connections. I knew nobody on YouTube, and I didn't have any like um I didn't have any supplies. I didn't have a camera. I didn't have anything like that. And nowadays I see so many like awesome quality content creators who are always most likely going to fly under the radar because they aren't super well connected with like a really big YouTuber. And on the flip side of that coin, I see like best friends of famous YouTubers start channels all the time and then surpass me in sub counts in like a day, and they've made one video and I've made like 164. And so like, what's the point of complaining about this? So Ashley, you disagree that success equals opportunity meets preparedness. So why are you? So you disagree? What's the point? Why are you? You just complaining to complain? No, I think that acknowledging that fallacy is important because then we can move on to like understanding why outreach is so important. Like outreach and our examples are gonna be education and YouTube, which are so drastically different. But like so outreach programs for education, making sure that youth in places with lower socioeconomic statuses have all the resources that they need and have the opportunities to go to quality schools and get the same prep for standardized tests and tutoring and extracurriculars and one-on-one attention and things like that. Like if we acknowledge that success isn't necessarily opportunity equals preparedness, then we can understand why outreach is so important. And same goes for YouTube. Like YouTube needs to actually make create more opportunities for content creators by creating outreach programs to like spotlight smaller channels. So I guess like success could be opportunity equals preparedness, but like assuming that the opportunity will one day come about for everybody is where the flaw is in that ideology. Because I don't think the opportunity will necessarily come about for every person. I think sometimes the institution needs to go about making more opportunities. And even then, they'll miss some people. This is not a sad video. Yes, it is. I'm so sorry. I'm not like in a really sad mood or anything. Some of you on Twitter think I'm in like a really bummed out mood, but I'm not. This is just a thought. I'm not that sad. What do you think? Goodbye. I'm not. I love you.